That's not considered singing. That's humming.
It's too bad in Russia that Spider-Man doesn't exist.
It would help.
That is true.
Because he could have busted this old bag before she started eating people after she killed them.
Would his name be Spider Comrade? Spider Comrade, he's coming to save. Sorry.
Well, here in the States we have Spider-Man. Okay, and yes, everyone knows that typically he's swinging from building to building, stopping crimes from the Hobgoblin or Dr. Octopus or something.
Or being gay and loving the Knobgoblin.
But when he's not being gay, riding the Knobgoblin.
He's not gay, Spider-Man.
Well, he might be. Green Lantern is
Green
now.
Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern's gay?
Now, yeah.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be Rainbow Lantern?
And then there's TJ from Deuce Bigalow, American Gigolo. I ain't gay!
But Spider-Man is in the news recently because he apparently roughed up a citizen in New York on a Tuesday. According to DNA Info, a website with that name, an unlucky villain was harassing other street performers in front of a Toys R Us in Times Square when Spidey attacked. And when I say attacked, he beat the living shit out of the heckler.
Damn.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like the whole idea of those street performers all dressed up like people. It really doesn't make any sense to me, and they're ticking time bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Of course, because you don't know who they are, for one.
I have no idea. They have anonymity. They're behind a mask. They can do anything they want, in their minds anyway, and maybe get away with it. I mean, the whole thing, and the fact that they're actually dressing up like that, because I don't think they're being paid by anybody. This is the way that they'll,
They earn tips.
This is like their hand handling, whatever, right?
Panhandling.
Yeah, panhandling.
Well, it's just like that guy that does the naked cowboy who sits in the middle of the street, so people can't really come up to him necessarily as often, so he can go do his thing, play his music. That guy seems like he's on the level, but pull Spider-Man's mask off. He could be some weird-ass rapist on a freaking pedophile list. You never know who they are.
You don't. And just the whole idea of people going around and letting their kids walk up to stuff like that. I'm like, do you really think that's a great idea in New York?
I remember the last time I visited New York was about 6 years ago. And I had a hotel in Times Square. It was a great time. But one of the nights I was down there, my ex-wife and I were hanging out down in Central Park. We're having fun. We did the whole carriage ride and all that bullshit that you do down there.
Aww.
And when we got done with that, we ran into Batman.
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
We literally ran into Batman.
What are you guys doing?
You mean you ran the horse ran into him?
No, the horse didn't run to. We got off the ride.
What are you guys
I mean,
doing
Batman
here?
has ninja-like skills. He would clearly avoid a horse, but
He's not quite ninja-like. He's a little stiff.
old Batman in Dark Knight Returns.
I love Batman.
Like Adam West, old Batman?
Well, he's clearly stiff. But we run into Batman, and this guy is actually walking around the Batman costume, feeding homeless people, which I thought was pretty cool. Now,
out of his utility belt?
Out of
they have hot dogs in there or something? He's like, here you go.
Oh, yeah, he had a hot dog in there.
Hey, can I see your batarang?
I mean, he had a utility bag instead for the meals he was handing out. But we thought it was pretty cool. We decided we wanted to try to chat up Batman, and Batman's not a very talkative guy.
No.
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I mean, we couldn't even get the gritty Christian Bale voice out of him.
Yeah.
So you were one of the people harassing the freaks down on the thing, but I guess he was doing a nice thing. But I don't know, why do you got to dress up like Batman? Maybe it was like James Woods underneath Batman. He was out there helping out.
A piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
He just did.
Oh, I thought they were talking about a different James Woods.
He is James
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
When was James Woods ever Batman?
No. What I was saying was maybe it was a movie star that wanted to help out the homeless, but he didn't want to take any credit for it.
James Woods is Batman.
That's Jimmy. Yeah. Now, I mean, if James Woods, if James Woods did in fact play Batman, then he would reach into his utility belt and pull out a vial of his Batacane.
Yes.
Oh, no, it was cocaine. Yeah, it was cocaine.
Something like that. But you know what I mean? Say it was Ben Affleck, who's never been Batman. He was Daredevil, which really was bad. But maybe he wanted to go out and help some homeless people out, so he's like,
it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was.
I can hold it.
Wait, dude, that was that bad.
I can hold it.
That was the worst
movie.
movie.
I will have to say that this new Batman movie looks actually pretty damn good.
Well, Ben Affleck is playing Batman in the new movie.
Is he really?
And now, yeah.
Oh, I was
now,
just kidding about that. I didn't know that.
Well, and now he's in the news Now he's in the news apparently because he got busted cheating on his wife Jennifer Garner.
Garner.
So what I got to ask is, as a result of cheating on
Jennifer Arborist.
this woman was his was their nanny.
Oh,
And
no way.
Yeah. And since he's playing Batman in this movie, I got to ask you.
At least it's not me.
I got to ask you: is there a pending paternity suit?
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. No, you know how that ends up happening. You know what? I can guarantee you how that went down with him.
Consuela's doing this stuff.
No, it
He's
wasn't
bending
Consuela.
over,
It was
getting
It was like a young girl, probably going to NYU or something like that, and he's there, and she's all yeah, Nua.
No.
And she was all, she's pretty sexy. And then he noticed that this girl was better with his daughter than his wife was, because his wife's kind of a bitch, and she's like, I don't want to deal with the kids
Have you
right
seen
now.
her? I don't like her, dude.
No, I can't stand
Never
Jennifer
been a big
Garner,
fan
right?
of Jennifer
But
Garner.
and then he probably said something to his wife about it, and then
She
she cut
related
him
to
off.
James Garner?
No.
Okay.
I always wondered that.
Sherman. Remember that show, Sherman? Love that movie.
Now, if she's pregnant, does Commissioner Gordon turn on the bat signal? Is that the positive result for the pregnancy test?
You can't have butt babies, Ben.
Oh, so now you're saying Ben Affleck's
Banged her in the rear.
Oh.
Always hit her in the rear.
Thank God it wasn't an armadillo, or he might have gotten leprosy.
That's true.
That is good. That is, or
Keep
pink
the
eye.
tip. Keep the tip. What?
It's good. What? She farted on his pillow.
Oh,
So-
I heard you can't do that. I get that by that, but
You
I
can.
think you can.
You really
I think you can.
On that note, guys, we're going to jump into a commercial break. We've got 2 segments left on this program. God bless you if you're still sticking around after this shit show. We've got a lot going on in the next segment. The Tampa Bay Bucks in the news. They've got feminists kind of pissed off, and I've got another feminist story for next segment that is about as gross as it gets. And who knew that the Catholic Church is now actually looking out for the well-being of Catholic boys. We'll be right back after this.
You've seen people who have straightened up from the TV show Intervention. This is a story of those who have been left behind.
Man, we can't even find anything, man. Your boy won't even talk to us without you around.
It's time to bring the recovering addict back to where he belongs.
Remember the last time we went out, we had them 2 hoes?
And Freddy's with that crazy tranny.
I love you, man, but I need someone I can take advantage of.
Join us tonight for the premiere episode of Reintervention. Real life, real drama, real junkies.
I heard you was trying to go back to school, man. School ain't no good. All they trying to do is control you, fool.
Are we willing to lose lives left behind who don't want to be saved? Join us for the first season of Reintervention.
Hi, I'm Herschel Cohen. When I moved from the old country to New York and finally to Tampa Bay, it became harder and harder for me to find authentic kosher sandwiches. Finally, I created what I believe is the perfect union between meat and bread. But I realized it was missing something. With the help of my Gentile brother-in-law, Seamus O'Malley, I understood a grape brew was the ideal accompaniment to my kosher delight. That's why we created Hebrews. Here, we have the chutzpah to create the glory of America's past in a great meal with a great beer. At Hebrews, we bring together bagels and lox and beers and shamrocks. Oh, the ultimate mix between 2 separate cultures in one set of taste buds. Along with Seamus's tremendous zeal in the 12-step program, we're able to merge our Judeo-Christian palates. Don't dine where prices make you say, oy vey. Eat at Hebrews, where your wallet will say, okay. Oh.
I'm Edna Garrett of the Facts of Life. I'm listening to the Cranial Emission Show, and I can't believe it. I just got Joe standing up peeing. Girls, boys.
Welcome back to the Cranial Emission Show, folks. The penultimate segment of the program.
I love Edna.
The fearsome foursome hanging out here at the Lion's Den, broadcasting here in Ybor City, Florida.
Garabo.
Brian Lyon, kind enough, the owner, the purveyor, kind enough to have us here and host us for the show. If you're looking for a good cigar or a good craft beer, this is a great place to hang out at.
So many
Lavishly
cigars.
appointed, very comfortable furniture. And
Ghosts, lots of ghosts.
And very haunted, yes.
I think I'm gonna reach out to the Tampa Paranormal Society and see if we can't get a little on-air time with them.
Wow.
And maybe they could join us in our
ghost hunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a good idea. I also think it's a good idea. We've talked about this off-air, about bringing Dos Jota on, Jesus Julio, who we established years ago on the show has the sensitivity to paranormal experiences.
I think it's more than sensitive.
Yeah, I think
he's paranormal is what
Yeah.
right? Parahormonal, what does it go?
He's a little bit of both, but no, he can talk to the dead. I mean, straight up. I've seen it happen. I was the disbeliever, actually, on this one, and he really surprised me.
We were there in the studio when he was possessed through use of the Ouija board, and I'm thinking...
He was possessed?
He was possessed, and
100%.
I'm thinking...
By Ted Knight.
I'm thinking it's time that we...
Really?
I'm thinking it's time that we bring the Ouija board up here at some point and have Jesus Julio
I think
try
we should make
to,
our own, though.
I'm a little scared. I got to be honest,
Let's
guys.
make our own. You're a carpenter. Let's make our own Ouija board. And do it like the Bee Gees.
Bee Gees, you want to be that
Yeah,
guy.
let's make a Ouija board. Hey.
Why does it keep... It keeps spelling out staying alive. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Now, do you mind if
Why does it keep stuck on A?
if we make our own Ouija board, would you mind if I wrote it out? Because if you do, it's going to be incredibly misspelled.
No, we'll all work together on it. It's going to be a team effort, just like all this has always been.
No, we can't let you spell anything, Miggy. I have to go back.
I do
and,
have bad spelling.
I have to go back and edit your Facebook post for the site. I don't know if
you know
you
what?
ever noticed that,
Hey.
but I actually go back and proofread and grammatically correct your
and
posts.
and all my Facebook posts are like always, and it gives you the proper spelling, and I never use it.
No, why?
Spell check.
By the way, if you're a fan of the show and you haven't done so yet, go to Facebook.com/The Cranial Missions Network. Like the goddamn page there, even if you can't understand what's written. And go to Twitter. Follow us there at Cranial Lee. You want to be a part of the show, you want to call in, you can do so.
CranialEmissions.com, don't forget.
You want to call in, you can do so, 813-438-6068. Miggy mentioned the website, cranialemissions.com. By the way,
Yes.
Dirty Curdy just texted me and told me that she put an interactive map as of tonight.
The one I requested?
The one you requested on the website
Aw.
that tracks who listens from what country.
Wow.
You can actually pin yourself on the map.
And please do.
And let us know where you're listening from on cranialemissions.com.
So everybody out there listening on Spreaker.com, iTunes, go to iTunes, guys. Look us up on iTunes. Give us a few seconds.
We're on iTunes?
Yeah, we're on iTunes.
Oh, nice.
We've been on iTunes. But give us a little review. Go on iTunes.
I'm new here.
Give us a little review.
If you like it.
I'm going to pump us up. Give us 5 stars. I'd really, really like that for you guys to do that. Go on iTunes. Give us some reviews. Go on Stitcher. We're on Stitcher. Go on Spreaker.com. And then go to cranialemissions.com. Pin yourself on that map. Show us where you're from.
Yeah, please.
Leave us a message, man. Go to cranialemissions at gmail.com. Is that correct?
That is correct,
We
yeah.
switched it. The other email was too damn long. cranialemissions at gmail.com. Say hi to us. Go to Facebook. Say hi. Go to Brad McLean and gang. Say hi to me and my projects and all the other stuff that I do. Despite these guys on the radio, I swear to God, no.
And if you can't remember the email address,
Right.
all you got to do is go to the website. Because if you go to the cranialemissions.com website and you hit contact us, it automatically emails to the cranialemissions at gmail.com website. So you can do it that way as well. We've got some headphone switching going on here. We got a little technical issue here?
Yeah, it's like
Those
white
head's too
swapping.
small.
Yeah, my head's too small. Is my head too small? I think I got a big head, actually.
Is it 1.6 centimeters? That's pretty big, actually. Though.
It's
That's pretty big.
1.1 gigawatts.
What? Marty! 1.1 gigawatts!
Guys,
You're listening to the Cranial Emission Show!
the Bucks in the news. And
What?
not for good reasons.
When have they been for good reason?
Oh, I thought you said butts. I was like, hey.
They're trying. This is a legitimate attempt to win further fan support. Now, what's interesting about the NFL is that the NFL currently estimates that at this point, 50% of their fan following is female. That's how much it's increased over the years. The Bucks apparently didn't get that memo. They have started a new campaign known as Red. That's what's called, all in caps. It's a movement that will be led by the women of Tampa Bay alongside the Buccaneers to become innovators and leaders in changing the way football is enjoyed by women. They basically intend this site, guys, to be this movement, rather, to be an education